From Crossway. Incredible. Has now cooled. Our lemonade for our matcha lemonades that we're going to take to work this week, and I also need one right now, so let's get to it. Bought a whole bag of lemons just for this, and before I start squeezing my lemons, I'm going to start on the simple syrup recipe that goes into the lemon. Sorry if I look a little shiny. Just finished my morning makeup. I decided not to do mascara today. I'm not feeling it. But I've been loving John Pantana's Love Secrets album. I don't know what's about John Mark Pantana, actually. I don't know what's about this album, but it's such a good worship album. And all of the messages are just reminders of how much the Lord truly is thinking of you. And I read Mark this morning, and yesterday we had a brief interaction with Jarius and his daughter who was passing away, and then today we had the woman with the issue with blood, and both of the stories really emphasize how if you even fall at the Lord's feet, if you even reach for him, he comes to your aid right away. And I think that's just a really motivating message and reminder to always keep in mind. So if y'all saw me jamming out while I was getting ready and like putting my makeup on, it's because I was trying to internalize those words, because worship really does make a really big difference in how I start my day and how productive the day is going to be. Because if I know that there's a God on my side who wants me to do well today, I'm going to do well. But if I don't remind myself of the fact that God is there rooting for me all throughout the day, I feel like I'm genuinely not as productive. So love that dose of motivation for the morning. Do a fragrance real quick, and I don't have my glasses on yet because I wait to put my glasses on until my setting spray is dry, or else my glasses will dry into the setting spray and then it's just a little sticky when I take my glasses off throughout the day. And I also am wearing a little sweater, so my arms will not be out all day in the office. But I'm gonna put the Baccarat Rouge dupe that I got from Marshall's on, and I'm layering it with the Nivea Nourish lotion underneath to see if I can get some extra longevity out of it, because when I wore it just by its own, it does not have a really long life on the skin. So I'm gonna try it with the lotion. I'm kind of lathering up a little extra. And it smells so good, and it has a hint of pink pepper that is just so subtle and perfect for every day. And I'm going to pair it with Bath & Body Works Viva Vanilla. This is such a good vanilla. I love this one, or Mod Vanilla by Ariana Grande. Is two very sophisticated office approved vanillas that won't overpower your coworkers. So I'm actually going to put my sweater on and then spray the Viva Vanilla, because I want Viva to live throughout the day a little longer. Since we meal prepped and packed our lunch yesterday and everything, I can take my time. I usually leave at a set time, and it's about 5 minutes till that set time, and instead of me rushing to finish meal prepping my breakfast and my matcha and stuff, I can take my time to finish getting ready on the days that I'm running late like this. And that's why I love to meal prep, because it does help me be more productive in the morning. And in the instance that I'm running late, or if I get up early, I can do a little bit extra time in the Word and just like really slow down my routine. But either way, meal prepping is the way to go. We're gonna head out, and I guess I'll see you guys after work. I don't film at work, I'm sorry. I like my job, I can't. Okay, we are off work and I'm going to pick up some sushi before I head home. I love this place's avocado rolls, so I'm gonna get one of those for the car ride home, because you have to have something to look forward when you get off of work, especially when you work in like an office where you're just sedentary. And today it's the avocado roll. That's what I'm looking forward to. Just got home from work, literally getting unready to work out now, because if I don't work out right when I get off of work, I won't get it done. Like, it just won't get done, because when I get home from work, all I want to do is get out of my work clothes, shower, and get some good food in my stomach, and like get off of screen for a minute. I binge watched Wonderfuls, a new K-drama on Netflix, and it was so good. But I'm about to work out, and that's all I wanted to say. I'm really trying to get back into routines. I feel like the end of the month is either time that you slacken all your routines or you lock in all your routines, and I'm trying to lock back in. But also, working out after a long day at work feels so good, because I work in an office where I'm just sitting all day, and it was storming and super gloomy out too. So yeah, and I took off all this week pretty much to spend time with family out of town. So I came into the office today just because they're no longer in town, and this would normally might be my work day, and it just felt so weird being back in the office. Like, once you take off and then come back in, it's like, oh, super blessed to be employed, but it's so fun having no work. Monday's Memorial Day, so we have a day off anyway, so we'll have a longer weekend, and I really feel like I do need the rest, because we were out every single day with my family out of town. When they visited, we were just out every single day doing fun stuff around Texas, so super happy to be able to have a longer weekend. But we're gonna knock out this workout. Y'all remember the lemonade we made at the beginning of the week? One jar is already done. Making my matcha lunch and everything for tomorrow. I did the same sub in a tub. I took a little seafood boil, so super excited about that. Like I said, enjoying your work days and making sure that they're enjoyable is just packing stuff that makes you excited to look forward to. But my matcha looks so good. The microfoam on this, hold up, actually incredible. And this time I tried making 2 servings of matcha in 1 container, which I never do because I like to measure my matcha out to know exactly how much I'm getting. But today I couldn't be bothered with. I know I just want a little bit for a mini matcha lemonade of matcha for the workday tomorrow. So that should be enough for tonight. We're gonna pour all the rest in here. It's gonna be a good lemonade tomorrow. Good morning. We're heading into work now. I tried some eyeshadow today just to zhuzh it up, make work feel more fun of getting ready, because I wear like the same look every day. But we're gonna have a good day. I brought an amazing matcha lemonade. I just have to give myself things to look forward to every single day. That's what keeps me motivated. That's what hope is, what faith is. So let's go and have a great day. Okay, we are officially done with the work week. I kind of really want a sweet treat. I kind of really want a nap. I'm a handful of emotions at the moment. But the weather is beautiful out. I love finishing up early, being able to soak in the sun. I also did take a walk in my lunch break today because free will. And I was cooped up in the office on my laptop like all day, so what was that? Literally, what was that? Way home and we're stopping for groceries really quickly. Okay, we just got back home. We stopped by the grocery store, and it's just one of those days where at the end of the work week, I'm not working out today. I've decided. It's just been a long day, and I walked a lot at work today unexpectedly, and it's also like 6 p.m. since we went grocery shopping afterwards. So I picked up the unfrosted Pop-Tarts because this is my special treat. Literally lately, the motto of my days has been making every moment something I'm looking forward to, whether it's I treat myself with a little snack, I allow myself to read a little book, like putting things in your life that are super enjoyable to you and allow you to be expectant with like joy is really, really, I think, helpful. And I feel like, though, too, that's teaching me a lot about what faith is and what it means to have faith in God, is to really sit with joyful expectation all the time and to put your trust in him and then go, I can't wait to see what happens. Like, that's what faith is to me now, and it's very much so tied with optimism. And I think since entering kind of a little bit of the real world with post-grad, I have most definitely weaned from my optimistic ways, and I'm slowly trying to get back into them because the real world is intense. The real world is very like a mood killer sometimes. And so staying optimistic, whether it's getting myself an unfrosted box of Pop-Tarts or picking up the new poppy flavors or something that's not materialistic, of just sitting in the sun and tanning, which I plan to do tomorrow because the UV is supposed to be amazing, or just spending time with family, like stuff like that, that gives me hope. It gives me something to look forward to. And I think hope and having faith in something and having joyful expectancy in something is so underrated, and these days that's what I've just been focusing on. So if you watch this vlog, if you heard me say this is my something to look forward to, just know that's literally like my motto for this next coming month and prayerfully the rest of my life, that I always want to have something to look forward to. Like, I never want to wake up and not be looking forward to the life that I'm blessed to wake up and have breath in life to live, you know what I mean? So let's try this unfrosted Pop-Tart. I'm super excited. Also, speaking of tired, I was most definitely running late for work this morning, and I read some verses as quick as I could this morning, and that's also been my something to look forward to. My days go so much better when I at least read a verse or two before I leave this house. I used to do my Bible time during my lunch break, and I just found that since I was at work, my mind was still on work mode even in my lunch break, and so my Bible time really wasn't hitting the same, versus when I read it first thing in the morning, with before I've entered the office, before I've talked to anybody, I just sit and read it. It just changes the game. Unfrosted strawberry Pop-Tart taste test though. Let's do it. Why is that so good? Like, I would eat this with a cup of tea. This is the kimbap we got from Kroger. This is the organic veggie kimbap. Apparently it's really good, and this is what they look like. In it is sauteed vegetables, sticky rice, and roasted and wrapped in roasted seaweed. And the only difference is that this kimbap is warm versus kimbap is usually cold, right? No?
Theirs be warm too, but it's just that one's frozen, so.
Okay, so you have to like heat it up before you eat it.
Completely seasoned?
That's really good. And then we have some kimchi. You can't see it. I don't want to pour juice on my camera. But this is kimchi from H Mart. If you ever see this, it's pretty good.
This was $21.
Yeah, this was $21, and this is a huge jug, by the way. And it has this gold little tamper seal, so that's how I recognize it. If I see that gold tamper seal. But it's really delicious. Very seasoned. I just finished my evening prayers. I like to pray morning and night just to thank God for the day, help me get through traveling mercies, and then just thanking him for getting me through the day when we're done, and asking for a relaxing evening. Since I don't go into the office tonight or tomorrow, I'm probably gonna have a longer night, maybe stay up and watch some TV. I like to feel like this is a weekend for me and this is a school night, like a day off. So we're gonna do that. I have my tea, like I said. Those are gonna sip on this and just chill. But I wanted to thank you guys for watching this vlog. Sorry it ended on such a anticlimactic note, but I often don't film much during the days when I am working, so I decided to try to take you guys along with me during these days, during this week's work week, as much as I could, just to see if you guys would like it. So if you did like it, I can film more of these. If you didn't, this was a fun little experiment. But I'm gonna finish drinking my tea, or rather start drinking my tea now that it's cool, eat my little unbreaded Pop-Tart, and have a good afternoon. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Wow, it's been a minute since I said